And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shammy. And a couple of division rivals going head-to-head today, Siggy.
I think when these two teams match up, that regardless, you're looking to bury that other club because of what they've done to you over the course of the season. You figure, hey, it's my time to return the favor.
Just a little bit away from first pitch. And pitching in this game, Cooper Taylor. He was certainly on point in his last outing, Chris.
Total command last time out. Scattered 2 hits over his outing. He had great stuff. We'll see if he's got it again in this one.
So up now for Chicago, Grant Irwin.
The center fielder, Grant Irwin.
The pitch. And that is in for a strike. And we're underway. Now the 0-1.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Votto settles underneath it. And out number 1 on the grab. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Garrett Irwin.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Nick Madrigal, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Next pitch is popped up. Votto racing over to make the catch.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Now, you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout?
No, I'm not that cruel, but someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
Number 16 stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And a strike in there.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
And now 2-1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Everyone can have a little chuckle there. He's had such a great season. Rarely ever do you see that kind of swing.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Righty delivers. Stays alive. Here's the 2-2. Line drive, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
And if you're the pitcher, you can't be frustrated. You know this is going to be the toughest batter that you face tonight, and you're going to have to face him a couple of times. So you just tip your cap and hope that you can get the next guy out.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Garrett Irwin, 4th on the National League RBI leaderboard. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, there's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first, thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Here comes a pitch. That one inside, and it's a ball and a strike.
2 of the game's best rookies matching up right here, and you've watched these guys all season long, but to see them go head-to-head, so fun. Hopefully we'll be watching this for many years to come.
The 1-1. And there's the strike.
Now, this is a big-time matchup right now, and stop what you're doing, folks. Watch this, because you have 2 of the game's best going, a Cy Young candidate and an MVP candidate. Look out.
Next pitch misses way outside. And that's outside. Denny in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Three and 2 now. Fly ball down the line. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that's the inning. Cubs leave 1, and now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. And today's starting pitcher, Matthew Mason. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
And that one is lifted in the air. Irwin in position. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's 1 down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Ryan Robinson.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, you know, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Nick Green in the box now. No balls and a strike. Kicks and fires. And that one fouled off. The next offering misses. 1-2 to count. That one ripped right center field. Irwin going back on this one. And out of here. He'll touch them all. His 37th homer of the year. And just like that, they're out in front. It's 1-0.
On the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
And the batter will be the shortstop, number 69. Looking for better results than last night. He went 0 for 4. That one misses. Ball 1.
Heart of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next offering misses. 2-0. Mason maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
1 down, base is empty. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up. Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now, number 17. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. Gone! So he leaves the yard to left, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And the batter now is Joey Votto. Homered last night, added another hit as well. In there for strike 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And there's a ball.
1-1.
Smoked on the ground a second. And Votto is retired.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Brandon Newman. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
The next pitch misses. 1-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Everything came together for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So man aboard. Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. Mason keeping an eye on him. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Newman off of first with 2 away. Next
That's
pitch misses. Ball 2. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That's in there. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
That one in for a strike. 2-2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that puts him just 1K away from 200 on the year. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. New inning getting started. Now the Cubs catcher, Danny. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Next pitch downstairs, and 1-1. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Righty to the plate. In the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And here is Christopher Morel. First pitch, and he just misses. The 1-0. That one at triple digits. Singy, this kid's quite a story. Super talented. Maybe as good an arm as the Cubs have on their team defensively. One of their fastest players. He debuted at 22 years old after having played 10 games above Double-A. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, and a high level of confidence. He actually called his first major league home run. Told some teammates in the dugout that he was going to homer in his first at bat. Went up there, hit a 417-foot blast into the left field bleachers.
Ian Happ up to hit. Good contact guy, good defender. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. There's the strike. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
Kicks and deals. And that one fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to fight that one off. This one popped up. Puts it away for the out.
Batting it, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Man at first, and up next for Chicago, Cody Bellinger. There's a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Oh, 1 down. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
And 1-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And he grounds one to the right side. And it's through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Next to hit, Miles Mastrobuoni. First offering, and it just misses. Morel at second, Bellinger at first, 2 out of the inning. That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Cubs strand a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in is the speedy Elly De La Cruz. Mason back to work. And that's outside. The wind of the pitch. And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the righty deals. And there's a strike. Struck him out swinging. And that's his 200th strikeout of the season.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And the 0-1. Foul ball there. The pitch. And now
No,
1-2.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Gets under it and pops it up. Madrigal has a beat on it. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Ryan.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Ryan Robinson. He's 0 for 1.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. Clips the corner, and that is strike 2.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
The 1-2. And that one is inside.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Two now. On a line, base hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Runner at first with 2 away. In now for the Reds, Nick Green. He's already homered in this one. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Misses off the plate, and that is ball 1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1. Ripped on the ground to second. Third out, and that ends the frame. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Reds 3 and the Cubs nothing. Top half of the third inning. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Grant Irwin. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
That one missed. Irwin, a former All-Star, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. Next offering is in for a strike. That one at the knees for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Next one is off the plate, and the count is 2-2. Next offering misses down and away.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swung on, belted. Back there. And that one is out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. His 34th of the season. It's 3-1.
That one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Here's Nick Madrigal. He popped out his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. Madrigal measures 5 feet 8 inches, 26 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. And it's 1-1.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
In the air, out towards right center. Green makes the play, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 16.
And next for the Cubs, number 16. Doubled his first time up. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And there's a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
0-1 now. Boots it. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
That one ripped, but foul. And the 0-1. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Check swing, but he went too far. Now 1-2. And a pitch. On the ground. Throw over to Votto. Third out. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back here at Great American Ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the shortstop, number 69. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And now it's even up.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. Misses outside, and it's 2-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And down on strikes, and there's one down.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
Now the Reds cleanup hitter, number 17. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Strike one.
0-1.
And he deals. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's 2 down.
The first baseman, number 19.
Joey Votto, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 1 so far. Votto handling the duties at first. More than 2,000 hits in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And that one a little bit high. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That's hard hit in a line. That is the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On to inning number 4. It's the Reds 3 and the Cubs 1. On to the 4th, and here's the catcher, Denny.
The catcher.
Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? That pitch clips the outside corner. That's strike 1.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
And the right-hander deals. And that one hammered. Fraley going back for it. Still going back. And that one is gone. An absolute blast to left. His 34th of the season. It's 3-2.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
So up now for Chicago, Christopher Morel. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Strike 2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Ian Happ. Flied out his first time. And that's in there for strike 1.
Happ, a switch hitter, it can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more power from the left side, but in 2022, The right side was respectable as well.
The wide to kick the pitch. There's a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Here's the 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Bellinger up to hit, and he's already singled in this game. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And up next for Chicago, Miles Mastrobuoni. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Over to first, and he saved. Ball one there. Bellinger leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. That clips a corner.
1 and 2.
Line drive. Green makes the catch, and that ends the inning. Cubbies edge closer on this long ball. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom 4, now the third baseman, Brandon Newman. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently. Well, these Reds doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
0-2 now. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one's back. Hits the top of the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
So digging in, Jake Fraley.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And that one wrapped foul. No outs. Runner on second. That's in there. 0-2. Next pitch is popped up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next in Cincinnati, the second baseman,
Elly De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one's in there, 0-1. One out and a runner at second. That's a laser base hit. Newman headed for the plate. He scores, and they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Runner on at first with one gone. Now it's Nick Senzel. Pickoff throw. De La Cruz dives back in safely. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next for Cincinnati, Ryan Robinson. 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That's a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Runner takes off. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. The run scores all the way from first. And they lead by 3. And in at second with an RBI double. And now the big-time power threat, Nick Green. He's already homered in this game. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Robinson at second with 2 down. Next pitch is popped up. Mastroboni makes the catch, and that'll do it. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 4. It's the Reds 5 and the Cubs 2. Back here at the ballpark, here's some real power at the plate. Grant Irwin. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Left field. Fraley should have it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
The batter number 1. Second.
Nick Madrigal, the next Cub to hit.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Strike two.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
The wind and the pitch.
Ball. 1 ball. 2 strikes.
And now the count is even. In the air, left field. Fraley snags it on the run.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And now number 16. He's a guy who does it all. And takes low for ball one. Two down, nobody on. Now 1-1.
1 ball. 1 strike.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Can't glove it cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, and the deficit remains 5-2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's a speed threat, number 69.
Number 69.
Mason back to work. That's in for a strike.
Well, these Reds showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say they've only chased at pitches outside the zone a little more than 10% of the time, which is excellent.
Fouled off left side. The 0-2. That misses off the outside edge.
So those numbers I just mentioned tell me they've been really smart at the plate. They're feasting on the healthy stuff and avoiding the junk. Kind of sounds like your diet, Booth.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Number 17 stands in now and watches strike one. Pitch is in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Oh, 0-2 now. And downstairs. That misses the zone. 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two now. Now a check swing, but he held up. The The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Joey Votto getting ready to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Pickoff move to first, and he's back in safely. He swings and fouls one off. Left-hand hitter waits. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Newman in the box again, takes a strike. That's inside.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Out to short. They get the force. Play made. That ends the inning. So one left for Cincinnati. They're still out in front 5-2. Back here in Cincinnati, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Garrett Irwin. And here it comes. There's a strike. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. And a foul ball. Righty delivers. Slider misses outside.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
That one ripped. Nice grab.
Now batting, number 2.
Denny digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Kicks and fires.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Got it by him for the K.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. That one opts against the fence. And he's got a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
And here's the DH for the Cubs, Ian Happ.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that's in there for strike one. Morel on at second with 2 down. Bounce to the right. De La Cruz on to first. That's the 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 left. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Reds 5 and the Cubs 2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Adrian Sampson.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Now at the plate, Jake Fraley.
For the Reds.
Fraley measures 6 feet even, 195 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one's in there, and that's strike one. Chris, you look at it, these are the spots where guys can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage spots in the postseason.
Well, in this final month, I mean, this is an audition period for the call-ups, but it's also for that marginal relief.
Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Elly De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. That one's in there, 0-1. Sampson, he's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur. And the pitch. Chopped to first, and he grabs it foul.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds. Add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key. Throwing the ball where he wants to.
The punch out there, not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Nick Senzel will hit next.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run, and the number 9 guy at the plate. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
Ball, no strike.
This one in the air, right field. Bellinger pulls that one down, 2 away down.
Now batting, the catcher, Ryan Robinson.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Here's the Reds catcher, Ryan Robinson.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And a 1-1.
No, that's a ball.
That smash towards center. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Reds leave 1, and it remains 5-2. Welcome back. Here's Cody Bellinger. The Cubbies in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Taylor back to work. There's a strike. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Lucas Sims getting loose out there. Farmer getting loose as well. Left-hand batter waits. That one in there across the letters. In the air, right field. And Bellinger is out. 1 down.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Mastrobuoni in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front and ripped it into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for 2. That's just a great feeling.
Grant Irwin, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 3. In there for strike 1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Ripped to right, base hit. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only 1 away.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
And next for the Cubs, Nick Madrigal. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Line, and that's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline. He will score. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Cooper Taylor done for the night, and he had to battle. Nothing came easy in this start, but he leaves with the lead. New arm when we get back. On the mound now, Buck Farmer. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Number 46, Buck Farmer.
2 on, 1 out. And now the first baseman, number 16. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. This guy with light tower power.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. And it's even up.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next pitch inside, and a count 2-1. Right-handed reliever. And a 2-1 hammered but foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
The next offering misses. And that's ball 3. Garrett Irwin on deck for the Cubs. Payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Now the left fielder, Garrett Irwin. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender.
And still looking for that hit to keep this streak going. And this might be his last shot at it, Boog.
Pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Irwin at third. Madrigal on at first with 2 down. Green drops steps, heads back on it. Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Back after this on the show. And welcome back. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the number 2 hitter, Nick Green. The right-hander back to work. That one drifts inside. And now 2-0. And a pitch. Fought off foul. The pitch. And now the count filled up 3-2.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Number 69. This guy has turned into a beast. First offering misses the mark. Righty to the plate. And the 1-0 misses low.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Kicks and deals. Just off the inside edge. Nobody out. Runner at first. That one pushed to the left and foul. Downstairs, and it misses ball 4.
Oh, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, number 17, and it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark, so if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
Ball one, no strikes.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
Insurance.
no matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
And the 1-0.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
First and second here, no outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
The 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The next pitch misses, and the count is even, 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground, could be 2. To second for 1. Over to first, safe.
Well, an aggressive slide right there at second base, but that's a legal slide. I like that because you're trying to do whatever you can to break up the double play, and it looked like it had an effect on that throw just a little bit. Couldn't get enough on it to get the second out and first for that double play. Nice job by the base runner.
And here's the first baseman, Joey Votto.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First pitch just misses.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
The 1-0. And that's a strike. And another ball. Here comes a pitch. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Brandon Newman, the next to hit for the Reds. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
So 2 on with 2 away. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley. That one the other way. Irwin makes the play, and it's out number 3. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 8th inning coming up. It's the Reds 6 and the Cubs 3. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Denny. The wind of the pitch.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And now the 0-1. This to third. Slides, but it gets by him.
All over that one right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a pop-up. Votto moving under it. And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Ian Happ.
The new pitcher in the game, Lucas Sims.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
The 0-1. And a foul ball left side. Next pitch inside, and that's ball one.
2 strike.
Denny, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Check on the runner. Back in there standing. And the righty deals. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And it's fouled away. That one fouled off. Swing and a chopper. Roll over to Votto. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Up next is the Cubs.
Now, Miles Mastrobuoni. First offering, and it just misses. 2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike. Lined into right. And that's down, a base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Grant Irwin. That one finds the corner, and that is strike 1. Right-hander kick steals. That's a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Here's the 0-2. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And now it's even up. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Diving, and he can't make the play. 1 run's in. Mastroboni rounds third, headed for the plate. Votto with a relay home. Safe. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good at these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. New pitcher on now, Connor Overton. He comes on for the 35th time this year.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 71, Overton.
And up next for Chicago, Nick Madrigal.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a hit. The run comes in to score from second. Back to a 1-run game. It's 7-6.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
2 outs. Runner on first. And next for the Cubs, number 16. That's down and in.
1-0.
The 1-0. Smoked on the ground a second. They take the force out, and that is that. 4 runs in the inning, and they've jumped in front. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 7 and the Reds 6. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Adbert Alzolay. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Chicago, number 73, Adbert Alzolay.
Well, 1-run game. Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate.
Well, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
The pitch. Foul ball.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Strike 2. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Michael Fulmer up and throwing. At the belt and fires. Got him looking. And that's the first out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here's the center fielder, Nick Senzel. And that's in for a strike. The tying run at the plate. Line drive, could be extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Ryan Robinson, the next to hit for the Reds. And first offering is fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The pitch. And fouled off. And a pitch. And that skips into dirt. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. The 1-2. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
In now for the Reds, Nick Green. And a foul ball. You'll one. And the slider just misses. And a ground ball to first. Takes it himself. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. So one left for Cincinnati. Down a run in a tight one. It's 7-6. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the left fielder, Garrett Irwin. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Overton back to work. Ball one low. Overton, a 6-foot righty. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. The 2-0 is in for a strike. And a pitch. Into center and a base hit. Now the Cubs catcher Denny. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. This one smoked out to left. Makes the grab, one away. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. Base hit center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Senzel throws to second. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Last chance for the home team. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, number 69. Oh, that got him. And that'll put the tying run on base to start the inning.
These types of mistakes usually turn out to be costly this late in the ball game. Things can really slip away in a hurry.
And a foul ball. And he deals. Line drive. Irwin hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Michael Fulmer. He last, and he dodges that fastball.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. And that's a wild pitch. as he moves into scoring position.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline.
And that one gets away at the plate. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
And a 4-pitch walk.
Maybe a little less of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free. Pass.
With the tying run in scoring position in the bottom of the ninth, Brandon Newman. The next out towards right center field. 2 away. Throw cut off, now to the plate. Tag, got him, and that's the ball game. 1-run game here today. Your final score 7-6. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show.